So let's talk about executive coaching, let's talk about leadership coaching, particularly because leaders, with every word that they speak, every gestures they make, every decision they make, every action they take, they influence the organizational culture and organizational performance. They really provide the direction to the business and are therefore responsible for the protection of the success of the organization today and tomorrow. So if we very, very briefly take a step back and look at the 70-20-10 principle on how we learn as human beings, the research has shown that 20% of learning happens through intimate conversations with either your mentor, your boss, or your coach. And this is where we come in. And other research shows that coaching can have up to 300% return on investment, positive return on investment, in which in either regained enthusiasm, engagement, and performance overall for the individual and their team, the department, and their organization. So in our coaching approach, we really enable the leaders to have the positive impact that they desire to have, and they can transform the businesses thinking about the issues that the organization is facing, and they can create clear sense of purpose and connectedness with both internal and external stakeholders, connectedness with the community, and they can actually become the role models of courage that needs to be demonstrated in order to protect and sustain organizational success, so that the organization can face the issues head on that they need to face and have a courageous approach to dealing with the situation that they have to be dealing with. So our coaching clients are first managers who are transitioning from being a supervisor and manager to being a leader, and that transition is often assumed to be easy, but in reality it's quite tough, because many of our clients do not prepare their leaders or their individuals to transition smoothly from one role to another. So that's one. Our clients can be the leaders who want to perform better in the current roles. And yes, sometimes we are working with leaders who are struggling. We engage in those triage situations when the leader is struggling and they need to have an acute help. A dose of MarchFifteen love that gives them the confidence and skill to shift the way they are operating and have the impact they need to have. But often it is really providing people with tools so that they can be comfortable and set and optimally perform in the role in which they are currently operating. Our clients are leaders who are getting ready to assume larger roles. So how do you prepare them so that when they do assume a larger role, they can hit the ground running? And last but certainly not least, our clients are the executives to whom we provide a counsel. And that's where we are a little bit more courageous in providing our perspectives that serve more as thinking filters through which the executive solves their own problems. But we are often serving as trusted advisors for the executives to help them think through the issues and the decisions that they need to make. But needless to say, everybody acknowledges that fit is must. So our very robust group of coaches is confident to be able to help leader and manager at every level to deal with their issues and to perform optimally and to do what needs to be done and to be as successful as they can be. But we are also humble enough to say, it is not about me, it's about you, leader. You need to feel comfortable as a leader working with one of our coaches, that you can trust them very quickly, that you can very quickly go into intimate conversation, that you feel that the coach gets you and understands you, that you don't have to spend hours of time figuring out the administrative flow and the language with which you are communicating with each other. So as much as we are confident as coaches, for us, your success is more important than the next gig for ourselves.